I'm the Restless Yankee, and I'd like to welcome you all back to the channel. As you can see, it's about 1 in the morning, and once again, I am filming in the middle of the night. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about what we are doing and where we're going. I spent many of my formative years living out of a backpack, seeing the world as it is and not through the lens of mass media. I was in Egypt when the Arab Spring kicked off there. For better or worse, I feel like we're on the dawn of a new era, and personally, I want to see and document that firsthand. In the last several years, we've seen the rise of the alt-right and eventually culminating on the Capitol riots on January 6th. It's been literally unprecedented times. But we've also seen a lot of good. We've seen the January 6th Commission, we've seen organized campaigns against hate, and I find myself with a sense of optimism that I haven't had in a really long time. One of the big reasons that I'm biking up to Boston is I really want to understand this change of era that's coming before us. The way I'm going to see it is by bike touring. Bike touring, on the whole, is much more a mental discipline than it's a physical discipline. I mean, you have to be in shape, but a lot of it's the mental isolation. When you're on a bike, especially by yourself, you have no one to talk to. You just spend day in, day out thinking and doing things. So, one of the big things for me is just by reconditioning, I've been seeing a lot more and sort of gaining back the focus in my life that the pandemic derailed. I've included some clips of some of the trips I've done in the local area just to recondition and get myself back into shape. I've had some technical difficulties, so I apologize for the shaky cam. I'm hoping while I'm riding, things will start to come into focus for me. They already have, just as I've been doing all the prep for this trip, but I still need to actually do it. I have been building a new APRS tracker. For those who aren't involved with ham radio, it's the automatic position reporting system. Basically, it's a real-time tracker of my bike built on amateur radio. And I'm hoping to do a full End Commander video on it, but it's been a really interesting project because I've had to figure out how to do radio off battery power on a bike that doesn't exactly have a mounting point for a radio, but that's a separate project. I'll probably bring it up in passing, though, in future Restless Yankee videos. So, all in all, I'm thinking the next video on Restless Yankee is either going to be a shakedown report from biking along the Jersey Shore, just to make sure everything is good, or I may just go for it and give you an update at the first 100 miles on my way to Boston, unless something really interesting happens. I'm thinking that's a good place to wrap this up. So if you want to support my travels, the usual links are down in the description. And until next time, this is the Restless Yankee signing out and hoping to see you all someplace on the road of life. Until then, bye-bye.